What is good, my family? Good morning to everybody. Make sure to throw those A's in the chat if you can hear your boy speak. Go ahead. Wow. And throw those A's in the chat if you can hear your boy speak. We just got that hourly closure on the SPY. Go ahead and check it out, team. There may be a continuation to the upside here to find the resistance at the LRC right at about 476. It just shifted right now. So 476.49 could be an area of resistance and an area to look at for a potential drop. Okay, team. So I need you to be very careful when it comes to that target there. Okay. It is close enough. We got, it's basing off of this close that's above the mid band here from this LRC. Okay. The LRC channel is looking like it has a 476.07 to a bottom side of about 474.81, and this upside is that pre-anticipated move that I'm looking at in order to find resistance at that top end area to find a position short. Okay, so if that happens, then there could be a lot of pressure in here for the longs, and there could be a short-term downside here that we can bet on. Usually, you know that I like to keep a potential trade. Yeah, you know what? I would consider very, very light exposure, and I am talking about paper trades here. Okay, team. I am talking about a potential very, very light exposure at 0 DTE option at around 476 to 475 long put. All right, Off-Grid Gorilla, my brother, what is good, dude? Good morning, Arca, says Off-Grid Gorilla. Here is your 1% VIG for last Thursday, Friday trades using the LRC Arca Bulls momentum channels, right? Look at this. The indicators while testing. Sorry, no real luck yesterday. No bueno, no volatility in the market, no trade, 2 small gains, 1 small loss. Guys, that is absolutely true. What, Off-Grid Gorilla, first of all, thank you so much for that, man. You definitely didn't have to do that. I really appreciate you, my brother. But what he's speaking of is absolutely true, team. There is a rebalancing of the portfolios right now, and there could be some upside on small caps here, some explosive moves on microcaps, but that's all because of releasing positions and rebalancing the portfolio for the new trading year. Okay, team, we're going to experience some volatility very randomly in the markets, but not in the broader markets as much as we are used to, right, team? But yeah, everything is looking a-okay here. But what is good? Let me see what's up, man. Rajesh, what's up, my dude? Rocky Mountain Gobblers, Yardaline, good to see you here. Kitties never die. Buzz Margin Call, what is up, my brother? Good to see you here. Hope everybody is having a good end of the year so far. Oh, Rocka, I definitely feel better, my brother. My voice feels like it's finally back. I feel like I have my energy back. I definitely tested negative, so we're feeling good. Powder Slave, always good to see you. Cyber Sultan, what is good? Robert, how's it going, my brother? Good to see you here. Galvin, sorry guys, I know that I kind of just bursted into the scene over here, right? Just have to release all that information right away in order for us to have a predetermined move right here, right? So, and yeah, what's happening here, team? That's an option killer. You got to be very careful with this type of consolidation in the markets, okay? The next thing that you don't want to experience is actually consolidation when being long a put or long a call, any type of options in reality, right? As it is completely dependent or mostly dependent on implied volatility, and that is measured usually on your options contracts via the Greek Vega. Okay, team, so please remember your Vega metric is absolutely the reason you are going to get some push onto your delta and gamma. Yeah, dude, kitties never die. That's funny. That's funny. I was talking to somebody about that just yesterday, and I was looking at a potential drop to around $1 for that asset, dude. It's so dangerous, man. It's so dangerous to trade those. It's incredibly dangerous to trade those assets, team. We gotta. I guess if we have bags in those, right, then we have to learn to hedge against the markets or hedge against our long positions with some short-term gains, right? And unfortunately, there's not going to be as good a trading as it would on a normal trading session, right? So these are the last days of the year, and they often present some slow price action, just like we did yesterday, right, team? And sometimes there's just no entry to consider, but it's okay, you know. It's okay. It just is what it is. If the opportunity is not there, then it's not there, right? We can never consider forcing a trade, or else we'll end up being on the losing end of that trade. Okay, it's definitely not good to consider, team. And actually, if if I'm being honest. The position entries in this time, they have to be with absolute certainty, right? And then we can see how that moves on. But let's take a look at what the chat is saying right here. Yardline, what is good? What is BURU? Tell me the truth. But Off-Grid Gorilla, thank you so much, my dude. You're trading. Let's take a look at this. I was actually developing some script last night, and you said coin, right? Let's go ahead and take a look at that coin ticker tape. That is actually Coinbase, and coin has some pressure to the downside right now due to a potential pullback that BTC may be experiencing. But please remember, team, that this is it's not always that you're going to get some pullback here. You are looking at the hourly time frame linear regression, finding some trouble at this very resistance here. Is that how you're yeah, Yardline. So let's go ahead and pull that up real quick so that we can it's welding. Okay, so BURU, right? And NYSE ticker. Good deal. Let me put this on a daily real fast so that we can see what it's doing. It's up 40. Damn, it's up over 41% on the day, finding resistance at the top of the LRC daily. Let me continue here with the coin asset. Okay, so coin already facing the pressure and an immediate downside based on Off-Grid Gorilla's potential drop. Let's go ahead and take a look at how the momentum bands are reacting to the 5-minute time frame with a downside. Right, so okay, so completely in strength still, and this is a technical drop based on a resistance of the LRC, right? So let's pull up some moving averages and see what it's got. And sorry about that. Let me go ahead and grab these just real quick. Okay, so most of the moving averages are all below us right now. This is the SMA 10 right down here. Incredible. Off-Grid Gorilla, do not marry your options expiry on this. There is a support located at 184.46 in the immediate short term. Let me pull up the 4-hour time frame and see if you can actually benefit from that potential drop there. So let's see, 184. Let's go ahead and take a look at this here. Let me get rid of the channels real fast and see what kind of support we're dealing with, right? Yeah, okay, check this out. 4-hour time frame also has a gap right at about 176.57. What targets were you eyeballing? Because right away, of course, the most obvious ones would be 181.53 to about 179.62, right? But the gap down here on the 4-hour could be an area for us to observe as a potential take profit or covering zone, right? 176.46. What is your thesis on that? And it just so happens to be, I mean, the complete opposing side of the linear regression bands. I'm talking about the center here, all the way down. But I'm not sure with the market volatility right now that we'd be able to pull that kind of move off. But it's a potential. I'm just saying that could be your lowest of the low target there. So Bob is saying that the RSI on coin is completely cooked. So let me go ahead and pull up the ABT RSI here and see. Yeah, it definitely is completely cooked. Right, this is massive. And also, let's see. Yeah, the RSI is sitting at 75.67% right now with an upside slope. And the RSI the RSI SMA 14 is at 70.29. Team, we're definitely overbought in the 4-hour time frame. Let's see the hourly time frame. Yeah, hourly time frame completely cooked too, 76%. I'm thinking there could be a resistance at if it makes it 186.10 potentially. Has it already done it though? Let's see. It already did. The 186.30 was the resistance. And you're at the first support right now, brother. This is the first support. I honestly would have already covered here at 184.47. That was it. But like I said, right, there's still some more opportunity to the downside. I just don't know how much of a conviction you have. But that would have been my take profit right there at 184.47. Eyeballs on your position, my brother. Be very, very, very careful. And check it out. So the SPY is starting to feel some weakness here. I'm not sure that it's going to be able to make it all the way to its top side of the linear regression band. But if that's the case, there could be an experiment here for a potential drop. Definitely know that the 5-minute time frame has the SMA 50 and the SMA 200 just below, right? So right at around 475.73. is immediate support. 1 second. Okay, check this out. We just printed a 5-minute bearish engulfing here. And it looks like the momentum channels are starting to print darker and darker and less visible green shades. This may introduce some pressure. I'm not sure, but we are at a support range here. Okay, the support range, just for your knowledge, it is located between 475.90 and 475.59. Keep those targets in line because that is going to be an area to combat in order for us to continue to the downside here. And I mean, seeing that the price action is kind of topping out here, let's look. You know what? Let's look at volume too. I want to see how the broader markets are reacting. Before we get to ticker symbol BURU, let's go ahead and see how that happens. So after Gorilla, not sure if you ended up getting to your downside here to that target, right? But you're gonna bet on the 176. 176, dude. Okay, well, real quick. All right, you have a $9 average true range. Okay, so let's keep an eye on the opening of this thing. So it opened today at 176. You are at that resistance right now. So perfect execution regarding your bet to the downside. Right. So you move $10 on average true range here into your opening short. And I think that may be able to push $10 opposing. So if it does do that, that'd be amazing. But remember that from the current position is also $9 to the downside, right? So that's already a scary thought. But excellent execution on that, my brother. I completely commend you for that. And this is the take profit zone where I would have personally been out, right? For a short term take profit, right? This would have been it right in here. So careful with your position. I know that this has still pushed to the downside, right? But always remember to make sure to take your profits on the way down. Okay, and make sure not to diamond hand here. And we cannot be trapped in consolidation here within the markets. And the way that they're behaving now, no way we can risk that. Let me come back here. So Alfredo Hernandez saying coin puts as soon as that ETF news comes out. Oof, dude, that's a real tough one. A lot of people are still betting the upside on that ETF. And it's not as bullish as it used to be. I will admit, right? There's a lot of negative sentiment behind that coin coming out with that ETF. But not as much even still. We have to just be reactive to find a guide, right? We'll find the guide and then we'll be reactive to the price action. I wouldn't bet on it directly off of the news. Let's find the reaction from the sentiment and then play the guide. Not financial advice. Joey Bryson saying that coin is a rocket today. My brother, it already reached its average true range top, and this is around the take profit that I would have already considered myself, right? It's having some trouble. It's not moving beyond it too much, but it's understandable, right? This would have been a great, if you're looking at next day expiry's potential 13% gainer. Here we go. Nice little downside here. Remember, your next support is coming up at 183 actually, 06 at the Linreg bottom. And if we're going to base this around the hourly time frame, 46 minutes and 21 seconds, potential shooting star, if that's going to get us that print to the downside here, then yeah, we might as well meet the average true range bottom at around 180.40. And okay, 5 minute time frame definitely showing some pressure there. The EMA 200 and the EMA 50 may be the ones to really consider here. 176.40 is correlated with the average true range bottom at 180. Okay, so heads up on that one, my brother. So now, Yardline, let's take a look at your ticker here. So you're looking at the very dangerous, right? Very dangerous, small asset here. This thing can be mangled around, and you're looking at about a 2-cent average true range. Okay, so if you're facing that pressure are you betting the upside or the downside on this? Hey, Susan, good to see you here. Good morning to you. The SPY is dropping. There we go. The SPY is finally finding that weakness, team, that we were speaking of. Just no, I am not giving you any type of financial advice, team, right? I just want you to know that I gotta be Okay, here's my position, right? I'm up 27% right now on my short, right? On my downside. So I can't really display. You know how it is, team. We're talking about paper trading here. Right? And this is the weakness that we were finding. Not sure if we were going to be able to get that. We just got another bounce from the EMA 200. And the resistance, I'm thinking that it could be found at the EMA 50. I'm sorry, at the SMA 50 5-minute time frame. There could be further downside here. The hourly time frame already found its break of prior bar low. And by the way, I'm completely out. Let's see. Yeah, never stays down crazy. As long as you have your position completely secure, then just get out, right? All you have to do is just take the profits while they're there, and that's it. That's all you have to do. Right? And the next opportunity, we'll take it. Momentum trades here, we're just hedging against our long-term potentials, right? So Yardaline, you're betting the upside, and are you betting the upside already, or are you already long or no? Five-minute time frame SPY already giving us a signal to the downside. There we go. There's a triple moving average crossover starting to happen on the 5-minute. Pay attention to the little red ball at the bottom of the screen left. You're already out with a 5-cent gain, and you're looking to reposition for a long. Yeah. So, team, just real quick, I just want to show you. I don't have the position open at all right now. I'm closed. I'm entirely taken. I took it, right? It was the 20. It was around 24% gain for me as soon as I realized it, right? So what I'm waiting for here, just to be clear with you, okay? What I'm waiting for here is a break of the EMA 200, right? We're going to break that EMA 200, come back down to a relative support, which could be located at 475.13. The retracement to the EMA 200 right here. We validate that confirmation with a 5-minute close, get short that stock, and then take this thing to the next low. All right, so this is presently what I'm looking at. The next support level that we can do here, betting the downside, could be 474.75 upon getting a closure beneath, confirmation closure beneath the EMA 200. Paper options, 0 DTE SPY, long put. Please remember to be safe, practice your risk management, and know that I am not betting anything beyond a 23 to 25% stop loss on a 0 DTE. It's very wide and very dangerous. Not the same as a stock, not the same as a live share. Okay, here comes the pressure to the downside team. Please remember that the Arca Bulls momentum channel is a brand new indicator that I just introduced, and it's showing a sell signal right now, and we're starting to get those red clouds. Okay, so let me just go ahead and block the price action here so that you can see what I mean. If it's hard to see, I understand, I get it, right? But these are it's let me look at the 15-minute, see if we have some darker clouds. There we go. 15-minute time frame just got a sell signal as well. Wow. 30-minute time frame has a sell signal, guys. This is looking not that hot. So the feelings were okay. All right, we're getting a validation here of the SMA 50 as resistance. And like I said again, team, remember, a break beneath the EMA 200, which could be at 475.32, that could be a potential opportunity. Notice how this red dot down here keeps on coming up. This is if you already have the Arca Bulls the Arca Bulls averages, right, which is the moving averages, that is telling you that there is a triple moving average crossover happening presently. So that is going to be your SMA 5 crossing beneath the SMA 10 and SMA 20. This, right? Remember, your silver diamond is your silver cross, which is the EMA 21 crossing over the EMA 55 long. The green is just your triple moving average long, right? Bullish. And the yellow diamond would be your golden cross, bullish. SMA 50 over the SMA 200. And Yardline, so you're looking to reposition on this asset. How dare you tell me that on an asset this cheap? Okay, so let's look at the hourly time frame. I literally want to move you out of these. Yardline, you're also my master student too. I am going to kick your butt. All right, anyway, so let's look at this. Let's look at the potentials here. Hourly time frame, volatility versus momentum, completely bullish. All right, so we have definitely that upside on stochastic momentum in the bullish control zone. Good. Now, do we have enough push of this upside stochastic into the bi-hourly, 3-hour, and 4-hour? Let's see. Here's the bi-hourly. We're getting a break into the bullish control zone. Stochastic's up. Good sign. We're expanding volatility. Awesome. Okay, let's go ahead and move on to the 3-hour time frame. 3-hour time frame looking very positive as well. We have the EMA 3 inside of the bullish control zone. The secondary moving average is already starting to make its way in, and volatility is still expanding. So that this means that we're literally hitting the gas. We're hitting that throttle to the upside here. Right, so if there is going to be a pullback, let's just find it. Right, let's find it. I'm going to bring in an RSI here and find the resistance. Remember, let's see. So if we're going to find the resistance, let's see if we can get the SMA 14 somewhere above the signal line, and that's going to give us, or that'll reveal a potential resistance. Okay, even if we have to go into the daily, bi-daily, 3-day. 5-day, weekly. Let's find it though. Okay, let's go to the 4-hour time frame. Take a look at this. Still bullish price action. Still okay. We're actually starting to get an upside. Whoa. Okay. Yeah, this may actually continue to the upside even still. Hold on. Yeah, long signal here on Momentum Channel's 4-hour time frame at 13 cents. It is at presently 21. Wow. Okay. Let me manipulate the information from the stochastic momentum on a 4-hour time frame. Let me put a look back period of 1 with a smoothing factor of 1. Oh wow, yeah, this is completely to the upside and still expanding. Minimum time frame for me is the 4-hour. Let me pull up the DMI here. Last thing I need is for that thing to be at 25% or higher, and this, yeah, it's rocket shipping. Let me see. Let me put in the directional movement index. Oh my goodness, and it is at 27% with DMI plus on top. Yeah, this is highly likely continuing to the upside, but I will say that at any moment somebody can take profit here. We're talking about a 19-cent asset here. Any Joe Schmo with $100,000 in his account can pump this to the upside. You got to be very careful, very, very, very careful with this. But the technicals, this is all leading towards a continuation to the upside. If I were to put an immediate guess here over where this thing could go, other than the fact that it already tested its 2102 top, do not trade this if you're not in it. Okay, this is super dangerous. I am not a fan of this ticker whatsoever. So 2257 here. 2257 could be a top. Hold on. 2260, and I'm going to give you the range, and then we're going to geometrically back it. 2260 to the top of the 2102 that we already faced, highly likely going there. Okay, now let me go ahead and put here a geometric and find a 618 targets, because this thing already feels like it's about to be the 618 right in there somewhere. Let's do it from the retracement candle. Hold on. Oh, we actually could do it from the last 4-hour print too. Oh my goodness, it freaking is. Okay, so 2087 is the one spot 618 right where we resisted from, and this candle top, of course it is. The candle top is 21, so it was literally 0.0013 cents off of the golden mean, and now it's finding a bounce from the one spot 272 at 1891. And I am talking about a top side here of 2260 if there is a continuation to the upside. I need you to look at something called, you haven't even gotten there just yet. You're breaking my rules. I don't like you trading, okay? Here is the next thing that you have to look at, okay? There is an imbalance in the price action. There's also, it's called an imbalance. You know, the Inner Circle Trader came up with this on the immediate short-term time frame equities, right? So you're looking at this candle top here, right? Wick top. You're looking at this wick bottom here. Fat candle body right in here. The space between these two wicks here creates an imbalance in price, and that is a fair value gap. Okay, so that fair value gap often works as a resistance zone. If we're going to get a resistance grab there, 25.42 is your top end, and look at the very top end of that fair value gap. 2.618 at 27.77, and your fair value gap bottom, guess what? 2.272. Yet again, we're looking at the bounce right now from the 1.272, right? Getting into that 1.618 resistance. Next area here would be your 272 to the 2.618. There's my final thesis. Do not get in this damn stock. I'm going to kill you. All right, so this is very dangerous. I'm not the biggest fan of this, but it's showing upside. That's all I'm saying. Damn it. What happened? There we go. All right. Yard line. Kill you in the butt. All right, anyway, so let's see. Let's see. First position is back. Is already at 19, looking for second position. Yippee. Okay, good. So you're doing good. Okay. The fake out on the SPY. Let's take a look. Oh, again with the EMA 200 bounce. You got to be careful with these bounces, okay? So it looks like it's range trading right now, team. There is a chop box, and here's the box, right? Let's go ahead and kind of point it out here. This is your range box right now with the SPY. Starting from right about here. It's literally just ABCDing. It's just okay. And 3 minutes left to close this 5-minute candle above the SMA 50 and the SMA 100. That would validate a continuation to the upside to find resistance at that typical top again of 476.14. Potential short play once again to get down another 30% gainer down to 475.37. Yeah, Bob, aka that's right. This is the option destruction area, team. This is very, very dangerous. Okay, so I will say that if we start printing a 3 white soldiers here, bullish formation, but it'll definitely pull back first before a continuation to the upside. Please remember that's how it works. Yard line, you got stopped out with a small profit. I'm very happy that it would, but it is violent. It is definitely violent. Oh my goodness, look at this. At any moment, like I said, somebody could take their damn profit. This is already breaking market structure. Careful, the 5-minute time frame breaking beneath the 1668 would introduce the SMA 50 at 1535. That's literally what I meant here. That at any moment somebody could just pull it, right? That's not good. Cryptic Trader, what is up, my brother? Oh, dude, I already led the trader here on a 26% gainer on the SPY. But dude, it's so difficult. It was very difficult. Not easy. And the range that we're looking at here on the SPY is roughly about 476.08 to 475.37. And yeah, played it just over here, down to here. But you know what? You know how it goes, man. You know how it goes. These are dangerous times to trade. Rebalancing your portfolios is no joke at the end of the year. Lots of chop. Right, team? So if you don't have that absolute rip mentality, if you don't have the direct access to come in and come out, do not take it. Right, 56 seconds left to close the SPY above the SMA 50 and the SMA 100. This would be the continuation here to find that resistance yet again in the chop area, right? So if we get that chop area, man, you know what happens there. And notice I'm not even using the LRC. It's just we don't have that big of a range. It's just not doing it. So let me go back to ticker symbol cost here and see if it's doing what we spoke about. Great, awesome. All right, my brother, you're looking good. You're getting the upside that we spoke of, right? This gap down is massive, right? So remember that the resistance I'm speaking to you about could be, I'm going to write it out for you. But very good job, my brother. I like it. I like it. Find your resistance area 668.02 to 668.97. That could be a potential area to find temporary exit, right? So, I mean, the possibility's there, man. I get it. Just like everybody else right here, everybody's betting that this thing's just going to immediately close the gap. While that's a possibility, sure. But you don't want to marry that possibility. Get your gains, get out. Right? You don't have to marry the expiry. You don't have to marry the top side of the top side of the gap here. You could trade the range all the way up because we're not in the area and we're not in the market right now to hold anything. Michael, what is up, my dude? Cannot, yes, no. Guys, there is no safe trading. Look at what Cryptic just said in the chat, okay? There is no safe trading on that stock. Okay, those types of stocks seem no way, no how. Okay, so see the thing is that if you do trade an asset that has a very low valuation, right? We're talking to micro cap, micro float. If you do trade that, then that's going to be a very niche thing. But the back tests for small caps, I'm talking about tickers like Finger, tickers like GTII, tickers like those. Guys, we are looking at 70% of their lives being short. And I'm not saying that as a shill. I'm telling you that as a statistician. The freaking market data pulling out tells you that, okay? So you got to be super careful when it comes to those assets. Explosive moves to the upside. Get out, right? Play your supports if you want, but guys, we can't do those, okay? We can't do those. We need to stay away from those really unsafe stocks. Okay, brother, here's your upside that we were looking for from earlier today. Keep an eye on the resistance level that we just spoke of, 668.02 to 668.97. You got to be way in the money now, okay, my dude? Congratulations on that position. And but yeah, please remember, there's a secondary area too. You're gonna be finding some massive resistance right here at 666.93 based on the wick highs of 3 days ago. Okay, so we're looking at the Thursday, December 21st. Sorry, highs. That range is gonna be between 668. What is the high? 90. To the high of 667.34. Okay, you're about to resist in that area there. Okay, so if there is a resistance there, prior bar support at the high 665.93 before continuation to the upside here. And I mean, I am seeing an increase of bull volume here, and I am also noticing. Hold on, let me see the moving average too. I want to see what it's looking like. Yeah, so we're getting the first indications here of a break above moving average here in bull volume. So that's already looking good. 660.70. And, oh, man, yeah, 660. What was it? The top side of 660. 666.90. 666.76. And getting into that target now. Okay, be very careful. That range is about to be tested. But the good thing is that you have the the next day expiry on this, so it's pretty good as long as you are. And here's another thing. Let me look at volatility. If this thing is starting to drop in volatility, brother, out. Okay, you're completely maxed out right now. If your volatility component starts to move beyond or below that moving average, that is usually going to be negative vega for your implied volatility. Careful. Be very careful. Congratulations on the greens today, team. We're looking pretty good. And just remember also, cost has about an $11 to maybe $12 ATR. This thing moves drastically. Big time movements here. Okay? Check out the freaking SPY. Failing. But okay, it's about to fail. 49 seconds left to close this candle beneath the SMA 50. Not sure that I can make it all the way back to the EMA 200, but high probability in 40 seconds. And I would not suggest this range here. This range is too dangerous. Okay, too small. Do not. Kitties, how far below is NVOS? Let me know. Kick you in the butt for trading that. 99. Damn it. Rocco, what did you say? Oh, Bob is telling us that the DXY is dumping. That should be applying some positive pressure here to the broader market. Still not sure why it's not reading it. But 101, guys, remember my target for the DXY is coming up. Let's see. I'll go ahead and give you that support bottom, right? It's at support right now. This was the 100, this is the 184, right? But I am looking at a potential support bottom here at the tweezer bottoms of around 99.64 to about 99.96. That right there, that can send the SPY, right? So if we're gonna, yeah, we could potentially see that. Did we get the resistance on cost? 666.80. We were looking at a 666.90 to 667.34. Slight pullback happening here. Pedro, good morning to you, my brother. Did you get my reply on my comment? On your comment. Sorry, I replied to you. Javi saying this is a pretty cool channel. First time here, super chill. My brother, yeah, man. Gotta make it a comfortable spot. Gotta make it about trading. Gotta make it about discipline and consistency, my dude, while we chill and make it cool in the markets, right? Very happy for you coming on by. Thank you, my dude. Thank you so much for the thumbs up. I appreciate you greatly. So, Raka, I'm sorry, dude. I completely missed what you said. You said it was too late. Oh, did we just get that 669.90? I'm sorry. Here it is. 87. Let me get that top. Where's the top here? 666.94. We're in that resistance range. The next resistance zone, remember, 667.34. Let's see if we can get that pullback and then continue the thing to the upside. So if it gets a little bit of a deeper pullback, no worries. That would be just you kind of gathering some more longs. Double X, my brother. Good to see you here. And all right, guys, I give up. Let me look at it. Let me look at NVOS. Let's see what's up. Freaking tickers, man. This is okay. My target to the downside was 98.78. Okay, this thing is literally setting out my target. So if we're gonna continue to the downside here, it's gonna be because of the panic selling. But what I will say is the 5-minute time frame is diminishing some of that bear volume. Okay, remember yesterday, team. I spoke about this very clearly yesterday. I said that this is a continuation formation for the downside. I was trying to get you to get out of this thing, okay? But please remember, not you, Double X. I was really talking to everyone. It was a general conversation here. I did not find this safe. Typically, team, when we're building a formation like this, okay, we get this capitulation event, right? And then we get the price convergence. Once you start converging price like this, you can consider this to be a bearish pennant, or sometimes people call them bear flags. Okay, so bear flags have their targets. Okay, so the way that we acquired that target was taking a triangle or a trend line from the top end of the triangle to the very bottom end, and we implied the breakdown target. We said that we would potentially break down from this candle here, and guess what? We did today. Now the price action is sitting right at the take profit of 98.78. It's at 98.72, and it's kind of panicking, right? Let's find out what kind of resistance we're looking at. $1. And why is that important? Because the $1 target here has not officially been penetrated until today. Okay, so I'm talking about historically. I'm talking over the last month, in relative to the last month. So here's what happens when you're exposed. Yeah, that's right. This is capitulation time, right? So here's the thing, okay? I got to be very honest with you. When you're facing a potential downside here, we have a nosedive. We have a nosedive with DMI minus completely on top with a 4-hour time frame, 25% ADX. This is no joke. This is no joke. This is facing downside. Okay? The next support here to look at, that's the scary crap here, okay? The next support to look at here would be 94.02, meaning that if you feel that this thing still has a continuation to the downside, do not hold an average down. Do not do that. Not financial advice. What you want to do is, if you're still bullish in your asset, you diminish your position. Risk off. Risk off. Okay? It depends on the type of trader you are. Some people would completely 100% out it, but some people will remove 50% that position to re-long it at a better positioning. Right? I am not saying that it's going down there. I am saying that that's your next support level in case the $1 fails you. And we're looking at the 4-hour time frame closing in 1 hour and 19 minutes, closing beneath $1. No good. No good. In 1 hour and 19 minutes, if this 4-hour candle closes beneath $1, that is no good. Okay? I'm going to put it to you that way. This thing will capitulate if it closes beneath that $1. Get the hell out. Do not stick around. So instead of leaving your position here, and you're starting to see this downside, huge downside, right? Huge downside. It's going to be I'm talking about fast. You're going to be noticing negative portfolio by the huge percentages, okay? So if you don't want to see that, you remove some of that risk. You slow your rate of loss down. Slow it down. Okay? And then you'll be able to, if you're going to lose that money anyway, come on. You know, we got to be very careful with the financial markets, team. These are not the assets to mess around with. Kitties, you entered at 119. Okay, well, like I said, remember what I just said. 1 hour, 18 minutes to go to close this 4-hour candle beneath $1. That's your gamble here. That's your bet. If it does not close above $1, consider this a warning, okay? I want you to be very careful. I don't want to see you lose, okay? I do not want to see you lose. But if that's the case, that means that we would get the first 4-hour candle closure beneath inflection. Okay, inflection was 104. What does that mean? Let's measure your downside targets even further. So this would the next candle would be the potential breakdown candle. Okay, take a trend line from that breakdown target. Your next target here, 89.15. Right? So, but we were already talking about 94. So that already gives you a range, 89.15 to 94 cents. That's already a range to look at. Let's continue. The next target would be the center of the triangle. All right, so, damn it, hold on. Let me get rid of this real quick. Let me shine some light on this triangle here. Let me get rid of the LRC. Here we go. All right, so the center of the triangle arguably here. Right, so let's go ahead and just take a trend line from that center top, the hypotenuse, right, all the way down to the bottom support. Apply it to the bottom side here. Your next target here would be 83.17. Then the final target, which, you know, there is a possibility. I'm not saying that it's gonna happen. I'm just saying that there are 3 bear targets here. Okay, your final target would be 73.94. Let's back the thesis. Take an inverse. Let's take an inverse fib. First target, completely in line with the 2-spot 618 at 87.68. Let's draw the ranges here. 87.64 to the first target of 89.21. Here's your resistance at the 2-spot 618 golden mean. The 1-spot 272 at 81.87 to the second target of 83.08. Here's your second. And your next one is directly correlated with the 74.01 of the 4-spot 236. So if we're going to put a range to it, let's observe. Here it is. To the wick low here on August 11th, 2023. 75.69 to 73.87. These are your three targets to look at for short. The condition, once again, there's going to be a 4-hour closure beneath $1. That's going to be complete inflection break, and this thing will continue to the downside here. And we're presently holding at the 1.618. That was already a bank shot there. That was a clear shot to the downside. And we already knew the downside was coming. Eyeballs on the position, team. Eyeballs on your hold. I want you to be careful, and I want you to know how to trade the damn financial market. So make sure to reach out to me at ArcMastersCourse@gmail.com, as this is going to be the last 16-week mentorship that I ever will teach. I'm not going to continue it. So get in touch with me here, team. There are 13 seats left out of the 30 that I offered. Track 3 students are already going over to week number 6. Track 4 students will begin in January. And we will get this thing moving. So make sure to reserve your seat here, as I will never do this again. I got to make sure to move on with trading, team. My trading, that's what I do. I trade. Right? Okay, so going back to the SPY. Here, nice. 3 minutes, 50 seconds left to close a potential 5-minute candle beneath that EMA 200. That is not going to be the validator here. The validator would be to close the following 5-minute candle beneath the EMA 200 for a validator, okay? We are getting some diminishing volume here. And there is increasing bear volume in the hourly time frame as well. Complete break of the prior bar low. The prior bar low was 475.28, and if this thing is going to continue to the downside here, well, let's look at prior day low. So that's going to be 473.65. Please remember, team, that if there are two targets you want to keep in mind, that would be your pre-market low and high and your prior day low and high. Okay, those are critical targets to know. Okay, so in this case here, prior day low, 473.65. Keep a note of that. Prior day high, 476.58. Right? You already know that. Now your pre-market high, that was the chop zone that we spoke about. Right? 476.08. Pre-market low, it looks like the lowest valuation here pre-market was around around 475.50. $475.32. Let's take a look at that. We want to confirm. So 2 minutes and 16 seconds left. Let's take a look at the 5-minute time frame. Double X, you got it, my brother. Okay, check this out. The EMA 200 on the 5-minute, complete support being found right now. The break beneath the 475, let me see where it's at. 475.33. It's currently sitting at 475.33. The break beneath it already happened, right? This is not confirmation. Confirmation for the conservative trader would be the closure of the next candle beneath the EMA 200 here, because the downside is limited. You're going to be looking at a support bounce from 475.16 here to find a resistance at the EMA 200 typically played. It doesn't mean that it's going to do it, because from here it may just capitulate downward, right? But typically you are looking at the potential of closing the next 5-minute candle beneath the EMA 200. Finding the resistance of that EMA 200 would be confirmation. Off-grid gorilla completely denying the word of conservative. Aggressive, says my brother. So let's see. Here's the thesis. The thesis right now is to find a bounce from 475.16. Get that bounce to the upside. Validator at the EMA 200, 475.33. Get short that stock. Bet the downside here. Bet against the markets. And see if it can go there, okay? But it's a dangerous trade here, man. I'm telling you, this we can get trapped here. The next downside target can be faced right at the linear regression bottom, which would be around 474.75. Still the same target. 10 minutes to go to close this hourly time frame. It's close enough to consider that downside there. But remember what we did up here. It was close enough to consider that top side, right? So I'm just saying. All right, here's the closure of the 5-minute time frame. The thesis is not complete. The thesis is I'm saying it would be complete upon getting that bounce from the 475.16 to validate the EMA 200. And if this would be, I guess it can be considered a dead cat. This is not the characteristics behind a dead cat, right? But if it is, if it is, then it's a pretty significant downside. It's an ugly one, right? Here it is. Here's that bounce. Ooh, completely missed the bounce. Let's see if it actually gets it though, right? So the downside target here would be set to find support at 474.48. 474.48, and that could be that's below the regression. So I don't know, man. I don't know. All right, so here's that bounce to the upside, but this now is resistance. Let me move the I don't see why price action would not consider coming all the way back up to the EMA 200. That's the dangerous part here, man. That is the dangerous part, so this is what I meant by quick in and out, right? If you don't have that trigger, then do not trade it. But I still see the downside no matter what. You know what I mean? I'm still seeing it here. Even if we do get the validator at the 475.33. The true confirmation would be just closing this candle beneath the EMA 200, this one here. Right? And that would that would introduce some pretty bearish price action, team. If you are curious, then usually 0 DTE puts, right? The long puts, potential 475, 474 long put. Uh, 475.09 is the that was the bounce area. We were thinking that we were gonna Wall Street Ponzi. We were thinking that we were gonna get that bounce from 475.16. We got it just a little bit lower than we anticipated, right? So what I meant by that was to get the bounce from a relative support, to get the touch of the EMA 200 first at 475.33 before opening short here. So getting this 5-minute closure in 2 hours and 30 minutes. 2 hours and 30 minutes, in 2 minutes and 30 seconds, that would be the confirmation for a continuation to the downside, right? So this is what I meant by the conservative trader. Coming right back into this area, open position here, tight stop loss, and then let this thing ride to the downside. But please remember that only because it's at resistance, it does not mean that it's going to fail it. It just means that it's at resistance and that's it. This is why we apply our risk management. Wall Street Ponzi 24 EMA on what time frame, my brother? That is a very curious. Very curious thought. Jersey Recycler bets over 2 billion in volume already. No way. Wow, that is massive. Let's see here. 1 minute, 28 seconds left to close beneath this EMA 200. Let's see. Wall Street Ponzi, I got you. Let me see. Damn it. Hold on. Danielle Spears, good morning to you. 50 seconds left to close beneath the EMA 200. This may actually show the downside, team. You got to be careful. Sorry, I'm stalling a little bit, brother. I'm actually paying attention to the position. Not my position in particular. Raka, you're back. Wall Street Ponzi often utilizes EMAs as a dynamic support for resistance. That's awesome. 13 seconds left to close this candle. Actually, it would close beneath the SMA 200 and the SMA 5 as well. This is a break of market structure. This potentially has some downside to go here. Feeling the pressure. It's feeling the pressure. Eyeballs on the SMA 200 and the SMA 10 crossover, 475.47. Careful. Potential 5-minute hammer here. Careful with that too. Let's see. Oof. Watch out with this, okay? Be very careful. Powder slides say moving average is curling. SMA 5 definitely showing a little bit of strength here. Last validator could be the SMA 10 with the SMA 200 here on the 5-minute time frame. Yikes. Off grid, watch out with that break of the SMA 200. Watch it. Oh man, wow. Tom, what is up, my brother? Tom, I'm feeling good, my dude. Tested negative, man. I'm feeling great. I'm feeling great, man. Thank you so much for asking, my brother. Wall Street Ponzi, I'm going to have to go ahead and backtest what you said, my brother. So you're using the EMA 24 on that? Hourly time frame, you said. So the EMAs that I typically use are the EMA 21 and EMA 55, 7 and 9. Sometimes I use the 13, right? Sometimes. Aw, Tom, thank you, my brother. Danielle Spears, I hope Santa was good to you too. Off-grid Gorilla, I'm feeling nervous as it tries to break upside of that SMA 200 and SMA 10. I know it's resistance. I'm just a little nervous here. US1, you're using 1348. Nice. I particularly haven't found success within that myself. I use a lot of traditional. Moving averages. But when you find it though, when you find that little spot, you know how to use the moving averages. You can use any of them. Good. I'm happy about that, off grid. I'm just feeling a little nervous here. I'm not sure that we're gonna get this. This is gonna be now the validator upside of the moving average, right? So if we're gonna get that, then that, you know, I feel nervous. First of all, because the markets are not behaving the way they should be. Right, we're not trading the way that we typically would be trading. But here's another potential signal. Okay, so let me bring this out to you. It's just I haven't called it out because it's a little early, right, to determine what I'm about to show you. But if it is the case, then it is, and really there's nothing we can do about it, right? So you're looking at a complete regression here and finding the resistance perfectly at that regression too. If we are in the process of building a potential falling wedge, then that may be it. It could be. Honestly, it could be drawn like this too. Right, so let's kind of draw it in there just like this. Let me get rid of that. Hold on just a moment, team. Oh my goodness. And moving this down like this. So yeah, potential falling wedge. This could be a bullish. It could flip bullish. So just kind of keep it in mind here. Oh, Cryptic, what? No, Wall Street Ponzi is good. He's good. He's like really, really good, bro. Like really good. My man is for the movement. There we go. There we go. Wall Street Ponzi, are you a 49ers fan? Ah, dude. Oh my goodness, man. There, that's the funny one right there. Dude, wow. Wall Street Ponzi said not a chance. Off Grid, are you seeing this? Off Grid Gorilla, you gotta tell me you're watching this thing happen before our eyes, right? This thing is a liar. Dude. Casey, hourly time frame, bearish engulfing. Damn, with that continuation to the downside too, right? It still needs to break the prior bar low. Let me show you where that is. It still needs to break 475.09 to get a clear shot at the downside, but I mean, I'm not sure if it's gonna get it. Cryptic trader. Dude, I don't know, man. I don't know. Bro, but the guy just has this like really negative idea over what I do, man. He really thinks that I want to lead people off a cliff, bro. I do not. I do not. He asked me yesterday. He asked, hey, which one's gonna squeeze first, GTI, eye or finger, man? I told him I don't give a fuck, man. What the hell are you talking about? I don't care. He said I told him, bro, I was talking about 45 cents when we were at $1.20. What the hell are you talking about? And we're there now. Like, guys, that's not cool, man. That's not cool. I'm here to trade, man. I'm here to trade. Yabu, are you kidding me? That is awesome. You, my bro, look at you take the profits right at our range, my bro. That is the way to go, man. Way to go. Yabu, I love it. I love it, man. I love to hear it. That's the way to play it, man. That's the way to play it. Do not marry your expiry. Do not marry your position. Get in, get out while you're at it. My brother, you couldn't have executed that any better. Congratulations to you, my bro. I'm happy to be of service. Oh, man. I love it, man. I love it. Cryptic Trader here just doing nada. Yeah, that's right, team. Come on. Show some love to Yabu. Thank you so much, team. Thank you so much. We support each other, right? We want to support each other. We want to make sure that we can praise each other even through our losses, right? Because I promise you, if there's going to be something that I praise you more of, it's going to be more for your loss. And I mean that. I really do mean that. That means that you have the courage to get out of the position while it's a losing position instead of letting it cascade. You can't do that. It's very dangerous here in the markets, team. And Ponzi, yeah, man. I'm sorry, who was saying that? The trap left and right. US1, thank you for showing that love, my brother. Damon, thank you for showing the love, my bro. You killed it, Yabu. You killed it, my bro. Congratulations. Cryptic. Bro, I haven't seen the guy, man. I haven't seen him. I hope he's doing all right. Jersey Recycler saying it's all about scalp swing trading. The diamond handling of all trades just doesn't work. My brother, I gotta tell you, man. You gotta be very selective over the ticker that you're gonna choose to long hold, right? If I understand, right? Paying attention to your CEOs, but remember one thing, team: the CEO is not there to pleasure you, right? Of course, he's got to look out for his shareholders, but that's not his concern. His concern is to make sure that his company runs properly. Okay, hers. That's the primary thing here, and a lot of people tend to think that. You got to put all your eggs in one basket. No, it's not like that. Especially in a transitionary market. Okay, at least wait for the backing of a bull cycle here to hold. Right. So if we don't have that backing, then kind of hold back from holding so long. But this was a great trade, Yabu. Man, I'm very proud of you, my brother. I am absolutely proud of you. Yeah, team. So I don't know. Are we facing a falling wedge here on the SPY? Maybe. What I do know is that it's very curious here that we're facing this downside, this critical downside on the DXY. It's only a matter of time before the SPY and the S&P, or the S&P, right, starts the SPX. It starts facing upside. As you can see, that there is a clear inverse correlation here between the broader market being the SPX and everything else, right? So just careful with the way you trade this. Let me look at coin. Nice, bro. Nice. Off-grid gorilla. I don't know about this hourly close, brother. Careful with your coin puts. I don't know about this hourly closure. We close beneath. Well, I can't tell anymore, right? It's 52 minutes to go. It's chopping around. Alia, why is that happening? Damn, look at Riot. What the heck? All of these are freaking stupid up. Look at Mara rip. Guys, are you watching Mara? This thing is up almost 10%. It's up 9% right now. Oh my goodness. What? Look at the price action on Mara. Look at it go. Also, man, Wolf also had a huge run. And it's currently sitting 18% up on the day. Wall Street Ponzi, you gonna take it for the team, bro? Is that for the special meeting here because FNGR is ripping? Oh, damn it, dude. We were sitting at 420 something. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not keeping too much track anymore. But let me see. FNGR 409. Guys, what? Hold on. Kick you in the butt. What the heck? 4 hours 51 minutes to close the bullish engulfing here. Not bad. And it's, guys, it's up 2.64% on the day. Kick your butt. I'm going to call the police. Nice. Okay, here it goes. NVOS is starting to make that downside we were talking about, right? Careful. 50 minutes, 35 seconds left and counting to close this 4-hour candle beneath the $1 mark. You're freaking lucky I'm not opening short on this, man. I don't trade short these assets. You can't do that. Although they're 70% of their life short. Here goes, team. Look at this, man. Come on, man. Guys, be careful, man. Wall Street Ponzi, you nice. June, closing this candle, this 4-hour candle, closing it beneath this $1 target. In 49 minutes, if you close beneath that $1, my bro, this thing is gonna likely find its support at 89.21 to 87.64. The next target would be 83.08 to 81.94, and then the third potential and least likely would be 75.69 to 73.87. Okay, I've been warning here for I don't even know how long. Oh my goodness, guys, this is starting a panic sell. This is starting a freaking FOMO. Man. Yeah, Northwest said it right. Anything at this point going up is a rip for dude, that sucks. I really hate hearing that, bro. It almost sounds like a freaking joke, man. That's not okay. And GTII just faced another drop. This thing also, oh my goodness, man. Guys, I'm not gonna lie, man. That it's making me incredibly unhappy looking at these freaking tickers after we're winning. Northwest. I will, bro. I'll do one for you. I will. But remember, man, I'm trying to get the hell out of those tickers. Guys, the only reason I'm covering them is at a request. I promise. I promise. I wouldn't be covering them like this, man. But Northwest, how can I say no to you, bro? I love you so much, man. I got you. I'll create one. I'll make one for you. Off-grid Gorilla. I don't even know, man. I don't even know. But what I'm happy is that you definitely got out of the SPY here after you would have been that break even, brother. It would have been just losing volatility right now. It would have been Vega. It would have been Vega minus your delta. You don't want that. Damn it, man. I hated how it gets stuck like this. You know, it just finds this little. We noticed this just yesterday. It was the same thing. Northwest just said, bro, I'll let you borrow my dog. Oh, dude. I don't know why that was so funny to me, dude. Oh, man. Oh, my goodness, dude. Yeah. Yeah, you know what? Off-grid Gorilla, to tell you the truth, the two most volatile times today are just going to be, during this week, it's going to be your opening range, and it's going to be power hour, right? So those are going to be your little your little one spotters, right? I'm not going to lie for you for 1 second. That 26% gainer we got on the SPY was absolute luck, right? So when you have luck, you know, a little bit on your side, then you're pretty good, right? But it's a dangerous trade, man. Dangerous trade. Sasquatch, what's up, brother? I'm buying more than this more than is affordable today. Keep going down. My bag needs filled. Dude. Oh my goodness, man. Cryptic Chatter, who has the face of a radio? Or face 4 of the radio? Hey, bro, your face looks like a radio. June, what are you talking about? Is it possible just to hold NVOS and hope it goes to the upside? Freaking never say that again. No. Hold on. Are you saying that because of what? Because of the promise of the catalyst and all that stuff? Brother, no. Hold on. Oh my goodness, dude. I can't believe I'm looking at this. This is ridiculous. Like the movie radio with Cuba Gooding Jr.? radio. Ah, dude. June, if here's okay, brother, listen, I can't tell you to sell or buy, but what I can tell you is this. If you feel that there is a conviction towards a downside, but you still feel conviction that the asset may have an upside too, then there's always the potential for you to just get out the market, wherever it is, right? This thing might find resistance at 97.36. It might or might not. But the thing is that you get out of the market, probably 35-40% out of your position. Get the hell out of it. Slow it down. But dude, honestly, at this rate, me personally, I would get out of my paper trade immediately. When I run and I'll never look back again. Because we're talking about the difference between facing a partial loss to a complete loss. Okay, that you don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. And I'm going to tell you, just like I tell my other master students too, June, I hate it that you're trading, especially before the course and during the course. Kick everybody's butt. Damn, you're thinking the 71 bottom, the 4-spot 618? Jeez Louise, that is a... what gap is that? I mean, there is a fair value down there. The fair value gap is literally located at 71.85 of 71.89. You know, so... Powder Slave, no, I don't think so, brother. I think that this is just consolidation. It's still range bound, right? So as of now, your new chop area could be located between 475.49 to 475.09. Paddle Slave, I would consider staying cash, brother. To be completely honest. Yeah, let's take a look. Danielle Spears asking me to look at Nike. Let's take a look at NKE. And see what the deal is there. NKE hourly time frame. Let me look at the daily. I want to see how. What the hell? Damn, that must have been a bank shot here. That was a gap down like nobody's business. What the hell happened to Nike? Good earnings. Look at this. Good earnings report. Oh, it added. Well, actually, sort of. I mean, it had 22.55% surprise. What the hell? Telling you, man, topsy-turvy markets here, man. Wow. Jeez. That is 125 to 107? What the hell? How did this thing just dip 19 points? Like... Danielle, are you holding a small position long? Kitties. Are you holding a small position long or are you short this asset? Yeah, I don't know if you remember last night's video. I explained about a downside. First. To 405 to 401 or something like that. I think it was 404 to some crap. Damn, that should have been it. But sorry, let me listen. Sasquatch. Oh, thank you, Alfred Gorilla. Got it. Danielle, you have a long position. Wait a second. You have a long position at 120 something? Oh, no. Oh. My ears. You have a 122? Oh, 121? Oh, Cryptic, she totally missed it. She wasn't even trading these days. Okay. Damn. That is insane. %. Honestly, Danielle, 11% is someone's stop loss. So hold on. Damn, that's a real situation here. We're talking about hourly time frame Stokes on a downside here with expanding volatility. So that's already looking, you know what I mean? Let me see if I can pull something else out. Man, I hate to hear it. Let me get rid of the LRC. If there's, oh man, okay, let me look at the 5 minute. Everything has a resistance above it. 5 minute time frame, SMA 14 resistance at the gravitational zone. That's dangerous already. 10 minute time frame resistance as well, but it doesn't look like it's going to make it there. There's news that came out today. So Q2 earnings were a beat, but it was just the revenue was a miss. This is why, yeah, okay. We can't trade this blind. We can't trade an earnings report blind. We can't do that, okay? But if you're trying to get some type of higher probability, then you have to backtest this. You have to backtest its entire life to see what happens if it faces a revenue miss or an earnings beat, or an earnings miss and a revenue beat. I don't know. But that's a way for you to determine whether the price action may or may not go in a direction that you want it to go in. But it shouldn't matter the direction. What should matter is the break of critical supports and resistances. You're going to use those as your potential guidance alongside moving averages, the break of critical moving averages, right, on specific time frames, then use that to write it down. Right? But in this case, Danielle, I know you weren't in the trade, right? So this makes it a particular situation. I need you to now notice that we are breaking and closing 15-minute candles beneath prior day lows. Okay, prior day lows were 107.50. Now, the most natural support to go to is gonna be on that Friday low, right? So 106.60. That could be your next area of support. Daniel, I can't tell you if this is going to bounce to the upside or not, but everything is still at a nosedive. But what I will say is that at this point, an 11% is bearable. That means that we can recover it on a better play. And I will say this. 15-minute time frame is increasing bear volume here with the downside. That's strength. That's bear strength. Eyeballs on. If you want to play it strategic like that, there could be a bounce from the 106.60 to test a resistance, 107.28 to 107.50 if you want to recover 1 or 2%. You're going to have to lose another 3%, or I'm sorry, you're going to have to lose another 2% to gain another 2 or 3. John, what is up, my brother? Good to see you here. And good morning to you. Daniel, I really hate it. I'm so sorry about this one. I really hate it. I hate to hear it. Not cool. Not cool. Damn it. Let me take a look at this. Yeah, there's a random amount of small caps, micro caps running today. Check it out. NKE falling. That's tough. That's really tough. Powder Slave, you caught that? You caught that on the SPY? This might as well be just consolidating on an algo. You'll know when there's buy side conviction. If you don't have that, there's no play. Completely trapping people, bro. This is literally an options killer. Super boring. I hate it. Yeah, I can't believe how I was just lingering there. Off-grid Gorilla. I was telling you down here at around 183.25. I don't know about your puts. Are you okay? Price action completely ignoring a potential shooting star, but I will say that I don't like the long wick to the downside. Not quite one. Not quite a shooting star at all. AKE, the NKE breaking prior bar low on a 15-minute time frame, highly likely heading to 106.60. Danielle, remember that the range I was speaking of right now, 475.08 to 475.48 is a new tiny chop area. Let's look at the slightly green on it. Okay. Danielle, please, I apologize. I didn't mean to say it like that. I hope you didn't take that wrong. That really sucks. All right. Guys, yeah, this price action, really weird today. And we're going to be facing this. We're going to be facing this potentially every day until the new into the new year. Daniel, you got it. June, I'm not sure if we ended up getting that top side that I spoke of, right? To the one spot 618 at 97.36, but this thing's at 95.55. Don't trust this. Do not trust this. Not financial advice, my brother. Let's see here. Okay, team. Guys, I actually have to exit the markets a little bit early today. Got to take my daughter to see to have a date with her boyfriend. First time that they see each other for the holidays. So, wish me luck. I'm not gonna be strangling no little guy. But I appreciate everybody for coming on by, team. Congratulations on a small win today. And please remember what I said about a losing position. Danielle, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Off-Grid Gorilla, keep me updated with your position on coin, brother. I feel some type of way. I don't want to leave you high and dry here. John, thank you so much for stopping on by. Cryptic Trader, let's send Dio. Hell yeah. Javi, you got it, my brother. And it's very good to see you here, man. Thank you so much for coming on by. And usually I stick around till around 10 a.m., right? But today is, slow day in the market and still got to meet the requirements of my daughter. So, Kitties, I'm going to catch you later. Rocka, US 1. Casey, I'm going to catch you later. Powder Slave, peace. Teaser, my brother, good to see you. Damn it, you just got here? Danielle, I'm going to catch you later. Wall Street Ponzi, if you're still around, please be safe. June, kick your butt, buddy. Get in touch with me. Stop trading, my brother. Stop trading. Let's understand it first and then get in it. Yabu, tomorrow I'm going to be back on same time. Sway. To let him know I'm not afraid to go back to prison. He's going to be like, oh no. Cyber Soul, I'm going to catch you guys later. I love it, team. I love it. Please take whatever I do show and iterate within these videos as just a form of entertainment, as I cannot suggest for you to buy, sell, or hold any assets whatsoever. Never, 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 ever. I need you to do your own due diligence and everything will be cool. But with that said, team, I wish you well, a very, very good rest of your day. And I will, and I mean it, I will catch you at the bell mañana. Adios. Yabu, send me that email for the class, my brother. You got it. Yeah.